Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Since 2007, the professional team of Autism Incorporated have dedicated their lives to helping those with behavioral disorder and making children their top priority. Here to share their mission and how to support the Autism Giving Tree, behavior analyst Dr. Lorrie Spencer. Lorrie, welcome.
Good morning, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your background and how Autism Inc. came to be.
Sure. I went to school in Ohio to be a general education teacher, and I took a class in teaching students with disabilities, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is a weird class, and the professor was boring. And it's funny, you know, I thought, who would do this for a living? But so, you know, be careful what you say.
Yes.
Moved to Atlanta, started substitute teaching, ended up in a classroom with children with autism, absolutely fell in love with it, went back and got my master's degree and PhD in autism. Was teaching and working in school systems, and then South Carolina started offering a waiver program where individuals with autism could be served and receive services. And so I never saw myself in private practice, but in 2007 opened Autism Inc. and we've just gone from there and grown.
How many participants do you have in your organization?
Right now we see a little over 100 different individuals with autism.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible that you do that work. So what are some of the services that are offered for the individuals with autism?
Well, primarily what we do is we have a center in Bluffton, and we provide ABA services, Applied Behavior Analysis, and we provide those services in the center and in the home and in the community. And basically that's taking individuals with autism that have deficits and don't typically pick up language skills or behavioral skills or cognitive skills in the typical way that a typical child would learn.
Sure.
So it's a very specific style of teaching that we use to help them grow and become more independent and take them from where they are to where they need to go to the next step.
And obviously you have a group that works with you to do that.
I have fabulous therapists. We have people that, you know, are with us that their background was completely different and started working with the children and loved it and have gone back to school to do that.
Yeah.
We have 3 different behavior analysts, 2 associate behavior analysts, and then therapists that are working their way through school.
Wow, that's incredible. So what are some of the challenges families face when raising children with autism?
Gosh, you know, we have just wonderful families. It's just life-changing, and you see the different challenges. A lot of our children have trouble sleeping, so a lot of our parents are up all night. You know, we have a lot of grandparents raising children. We had a child dropped off the other morning, and the mom said, "Good luck, he had an hour of sleep last night." And I think,
my goodness,
gosh, well, you know, we're there during the day, that's okay, but how do you get through each night like that?
Yeah.
We have children that may have a tantrum out in public, and children with autism are beautiful. They look very typical, and so people often are confused and think, oh, that child is just misbehaving.
Right.
We've had, you know, people call the police thinking that, you know, the child is hurting the family or the family is hurting the child, and there's just that lack of awareness in that respect. So they have their work cut out for them.
They certainly do. What are the goals of Autism Inc.?
Our goal is to be able to serve as many individuals with autism as we can throughout the state of South Carolina and Georgia. We're based here in Bluffton, but we do see children in Charleston and Greenville.
Okay.
We see a lot of children in further out areas where there aren't providers. There aren't enough providers right now in the area. Another goal is for us to really help families collaborate with school systems. So we do a lot of IEP meetings, working with the school system and the families. We offer social skill instruction because that's one of the core deficits. So our goal is really to help as many individuals as we can.
And what is the Autism Giving Tree? How did that come about?
So that is so exciting, and this is a great time to talk about it because it's April, so it's Autism Awareness Month.
Right.
And so that's kind of a spin-off from Autism Inc., where it's a not-for-profit where we are going to open a school for preschool and elementary school children with autism. And so the Autism Giving Tree, we're starting to do some fundraisers. We did a fabulous one at R&D in Bluffton. We're going to have a carnival on June 5th, and so the research will tell you that we need very intensive intervention for individuals with autism to make growth. So
early on,
yeah,
right?
early on, earlier the better, absolutely. And so we see children now that are 2 years of age that are diagnosed with autism. So we're just looking for that very intensive type of educational program that we know the research shows will work. So that's our big goal with
Autism that's a
Giving
great
Tree.
goal. And how can people get involved quickly?
So we have a website for Autism Inc., and then we also have a website for Autism Giving Tree, which should go live this week. So we're always looking for volunteers to work with the children, individuals. I should say individuals. We work with adults as well. The carnival, we're looking for volunteers, we're looking for sponsors, we're looking for all of that good stuff.
Okay, and all they have to do is get a hold of you, and
Yeah,
we'll have all that information on the screen.
Great,
Lorrie,
thank
thank
you.
you for what you do, and thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.